Inflammatory bowel diseases, such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, are conditions characterized by the chronic inflammation of the bowel. IBDs currently affect over 10 million people globally and more than 3 million in Europe. As of today, there is no effective cure for these diseases. Existing treatments work only for a limited percentage of patients and sometimes increase their risk of infections. To address this challenge, the New Deal Research Consortium, funded by the European Commission, set out to develop a novel therapy for IBD patients which would be safer and more effective than current alternatives. In IBD, the swelling of the gut occurs mainly because some immune cells in the patient's body start to react against their own intestine. These cells are activated by two protein molecules, JAK1 and JAK3. That's why our aim in New Deal was to interfere with the production of these proteins at the genetic level to reduce bowel inflammation. This was done using short genetic molecules, called siRNA, that specifically bind to the genetic instructions that cells use to produce JAK1 and JAK3, breaking them and hijacking the process. As these short genetic molecules or siRNA are very fragile, we developed nanoparticles made of lipids that surround and protect the siRNA molecules and help us deliver our therapy directly to the inflamed gut in the form of a microcapsule. As the project draws to a close, we're delighted to share that we've received some extremely encouraging results. The New Deal treatment has been successfully validated in cell culture and tested in mice. The next step is to move on to human clinical trials to ensure its safety and efficacy in potential patients. Throughout the project, communication has been central to our work in New Deal. We've actively engaged in interacting with people working with or affected by IBDs, along with harnessing the power of social media, newsletters and blogs to communicate our progress. In order to understand the needs of patients who suffer from chronic diseases, we've invited them to online debate sessions to discuss topics like the future of IBD and clinical trials with medical and industry experts. We have also provided researchers working in the field with materials for communicating effectively about chronic illnesses to patients and other audiences. The last step of the New Deal project is to prepare the needed procedures for our therapy to meet the requirements of regulatory agencies. Thanks to the tireless work of the project consortium, revolutionizing IBD therapies for the benefit of patients and healthcare systems all over Europe is one step closer to becoming a reality.